Hi and what's up? Today I am going to be making my lunch with you guys and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be super delicious, so stick around. And if you enjoy watching my videos, don't forget to give my videos a thumbs up. Also, I have an Instagram page that is truly amazing. It has amazing content. You can get recipes and it's full of reels, so check this out. Yeah, so to get started, I'm going to move over to the stove top, and on medium heat I'm going to add a little bit of oil. So for this recipe I'm going to be using a couple of ingredients. I have my tomatoes, green capsicum, shredded carrots, meat. I'm using a small amount because it is for lunch. I have green onions and garlic and ginger, some soy sauce, oyster sauce, cumin and salt. So that is all I'm going to be using. So to my pan I'm going to add in my green onions. I'm using the white part to cook my meat. So I'm going to give this a stir. Cook for about 1 minute, just until the onions are softening. Just when the onions are starting to brown, I'm going to add in my meat. So I'm going to add this in my pan. Then I'm going to place it in a single layer so that it can brown a little bit. So I've thinly sliced my meat because I want it to cook very fast. So this is just going to take a couple of minutes. I'm going to give this a couple of minutes to sear and then I'm going to check it out. So as my meat sears, I'm going to be boiling water for my noodles. So I'm going to place my pot and wait for the water to get hot. Check on my meat and flip. You can see we have that nice golden brown color on top. So I'm going to flip so that the rest of the meat can sear. So my meat is fully seared and it looks amazing. So to this I'm going to add in crushed garlic and ginger. I'm adding it at this point because I didn't want the garlic to burn. Then I'm going to stir. Add in a little bit of oil because my pan is drying out. Give this a minute to cook. Once my garlic and ginger are cooked, I'm going to add in my tomatoes. Stir in, then I'll give this a minute to cook until mushy. Stir in the tomatoes and then I'm going to add in some soy sauce. This is light soy sauce. Add in a tablespoon of oyster sauce, a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Stir in. Once everything is combined with the soy sauce, I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of black pepper, Then I'm going to add in my cumin. Stir in and let everything cook for about 1 minute on low. And this is how it's looking, and I love every bit of this stew at this point. This is how my meat is looking, and as you can see, my tomatoes are cooked through. So I'm going to move over to my pot. The water is also boiling. So I'm going to add in salt. You always cook your pasta or spaghetti in salted water. So for this recipe, I'm going to be using rice noodles, and I'm going to cook according to packaging. So I'm going to cook for about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to stir this in to my salted water. Immediately you add the noodles in the salted water, the noodles start to release, as you can see. So when my noodles are cooking, I'm going to add in carrots, capsicum, give this a stir. Then I'm going to cook until the carrots soften up a little bit. So this is how it's looking. I've added a little bit of pasta water because I noticed that it is drying out. Also, you can notice that dark color from the soy sauce. My noodles are ready, as you can see. So I'm going to turn off the heat. Then I'm going to scoop out my noodles and place them in the pan. Then I'm going to mix this in together with my delicious stew. Make sure every noodle is coated with the yumminess from the pan. Make sure to reserve a cup of the noodles water, the water that you use to boil the noodles. Just in case it dries out, you can add some water in. And it's looking so good. My noodles are ready, so I'm going to add in some spring onions and then stir in and serve. My noodles are ready and I'm going to enjoy my lunch 100%. So I hope you try out this recipe and enjoy these amazing noodles.